All right, gamers, we are here in Businesses and Hobbies Rags to Riches, and today we are going to finish our Cannibalism Cafetorium, which is our vampire wine and dine, where vampires and non-vampires come in alike, except the vampires know that the non-vampires are on the menu. So we have this little bar here that's attached to our house, that's attached to a greenhouse, that has a doghouse out back because Leia doesn't like being inside. Not Leia, sorry. This is Indiana. She is our resident werewolf, if I can find it. She is a good, idealist, gloomy person. And here we have the klepto, shady, evil person who is a vampire. And this vampire is the owner of the Vampire Wine and Dine. One thing I really want to do is get the vampire creation power for the vampire, because if we get more, vampires in the world, if we convert the non-occult sims, then we will have, what do they call it, more customers, which means more money. So we have this business called the Cannibalism Cafetorium, and in the business, we eat, drink coffee, and then drink plasma from either plasma packs, which we don't have, or other sims. And then we have play cards and play pub games, because this is a bar. We do sell coffee, and we sell alcohol. I might get rid of the coffee eventually. I don't know. But one thing I want to do is I want to manage my employees. I might hire a new employee to fix and clean, but I'll just leave that for her. What I want her to do is outdoor, tend in harvest garden, and then is there make nectar? Is there like under food and drink make nectar? No. Art and music? No. Hobbies? Give massages. Okay, make nectar isn't an employee task, so we're gonna have to do that manually. But we're gonna sell wine here. I don't actually think we need the eat activity because we just have coffee and alcohol. So we can replace this with drink ranch nectar. So can we make ranch nectar is the thing. Craft nectar, apple, grape, strawberry. Okay, we do have strawberries. Looks like we can't make tomato nectar. We harvest any of these? No. Yikeroony. Well, we need money because I need to buy some more strawberries and I need to grow some more strawberries. But to do that, we're going to need to expand our greenhouse. Can I buy another thing right now? Nope, that's too expensive. All right, let's just go ahead and open then. Luke, what are you doing? You can do your homework. Okay. Do extra credit work, hell yeah. All right, let us open our Cannibalism Cafetorium. The Cannibalism Cafetorium is open. Leia's small business is now open. Customers will start arriving soon. Here's our bartender, Calabash, who is dead, I guess. It's unfortunate, really. Our other employee's not here. We should have Honoria, who is our coffee bartender. Oh, there he is. Come on, man, you're on the clock. You should be cleaning, not playing games. Practice symbols. Can you just like throw this away because it's like your job? Yeah, this is our doghouse, by the way. We have the doghouse because she does not like being inside and will gain extra fury, which we don't want her to rampage. And she also has sensitive hearing, so she'll hear stuff like the TV and, get agitated. So we just have her living out in the back. Eventually, we'll give her her own separate house. But right now she lives in a doghouse. If you're liking this video so far, please subscribe. This was a long one. This was a hard one. And I hope you'll enjoy it. Hey, bartenders, could you... No, don't chat. Actually, you're supposed to be like, no, you're supposed to be tending. You get back to work. I think people don't like our prices. And I think we're going to get more sims if we turn that down to 0. Oh, wait, there's also something I wanted to... There's some mods for this game, for this pack, that just allows you to have more customers and more business settings. I definitely want the more customers, because right now you can only have 8 customers, which is like not very many customers. We just sold a $97 drink. The hell? Her job is to harvest plants, so she's going across the world? What did I just harvest? Flowers? I'm selling that. I'm also gonna uproot this. We are making some money though. Kid, why are you in a bear costume in a bar? Okay. This is not like an appropriate place for you to be. Did it say something about the bear costume? Luke is going through a phase. He's discovered an animal he connects with. Okay, so furry. Kid, you're not supposed to be sitting at the bar stool. That's like... I'm pretty sure illegal. Alright, well, we've officially made some money. I just hope that our wages aren't going to be, like, annoying. You guys aren't paying, so I could welcome you to the business. Will we actually get more money if I do that? Oh, it's a Yari. Oh my god, I love you, Yari. Can I welcome you to the business? This painting is not centered. I'm pretty sure that might have annoyed some people. Wait, why can't you center that? Okay, I'll do it manually. We've been open for 6 hours, and I feel like we've not made too much money. What if I just talk up our store? Will that get a bunch of people to go in? This seems to be working. Oh god, Bilbo, you broke the frickin'... Bathroom. Hey, it's Luz. Love you, Luz. Talking up our store, like, seemed to really help, though. Just go outside and, like, be one of those, like, guys that, like, spin the arrow around. You guys playing foosball alone. Yeah, I think we need the more customers mod, at least. Alright, we've been open for 9 hours. We do have more money, but if I close, we lose 200. We did make a $300 profit, which is good. Again, the ticket sales about pay for our employee wages, which is good. The thing is, our revenue from services is low because we're not selling nectar yet. Our real moneymaker is going to be in the nectar, and also we could sell our pottery. So let's go ahead. How much money would I spend if I moved that over there? All of our money. How much money would I spend if I increase the size of this? Like all of our money. We need more planter boxes is the problem. Maybe I can lay this out smarter. I can probably walk through that, right? Because we need to plant our strawberries. And I also want to purchase, we could purchase apples. Can we purchase pomegranate? No more Can I purchase strawberries? Because I think strawberry nectar is a good way to start out. Let's just get some more fruits, I guess, and just open this. All right, we just got more apples. I mean, not apples, tomatoes and bananas. I can't make banana wine, okay? I could get apples, but I'm pretty sure apples grow into trees. And I do not want to deal with trees. I just want strawberries. I just spent a lot of money. Mandrake, valerian root, parsley, and basil. Well, you go ahead and plant these things. What can we make nectar with? We can make apple, potato, energy, vitality, berry. Any berry or berry jam, and fruit. The thing, oh, we can't make fruit nectar because we're not high enough skilled in nectar making. So eventually we could use our tomatoes to make nectar, but we can't do that now. Apple nectar. What if I just buy apples? Like, is that crazy? Is that a crazy thing to say? What if I just 84 simoleons on 6 apples, but I can go ahead and craft some nectar. I'm gonna also sell the plants that I like don't need. That's some money back. All right. Oh, jeans are getting in there. And you're right. Yeah, I put this in the doghouse. Also okay, that's really unhygienic. This is lovely to watch. One might even say glorious, to be honest. The pinnacle of poverty is, I think, what I'd call this. All right, we made one $15 nectar. Let's try and level up to level 2 so that we can eventually use our strawberries that we grow. Oh, your hygiene is not good. I really hope nobody buys this because that'll be a health violation. Oh, that one is poor quality. Yikes. Well, we can go ahead and add browse and buy items. You know what? I'm going to go install those mods right now. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna do it. Be right back. Am I right back? I mean, you guys can watch me. Businesses and hobbies mods. I click here, and then I click here, and then bam. So these mods are by this account called Lunar Brittany. It is the higher business activity limit, more small business visitors, and more small business employees. I'll just go ahead and install all of them. One thing you should always do before installing mods is back up your save file to make sure that, you know, everything's good. So hopefully when we launch this game, we should see a bunch of new mods. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. All right, there we go. Look at that. 3 more Lunar Brittany mods. I'll leave the links to these mods in the description if you want to use them. Can I look here? Oh my gosh. Look at that. So we can go ahead and add, what do you call it? 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 Browse and buy business items, which I cannot find. And that's all I really wanted to add. Just browse and buy items. Because we can sell our nectar now. You need to shower. Like, real bad. Your sim can't take off their clothes in front of a child. Get out of the freaking bathroom. Oh my god, it's Lord Arya's day. What do we have to do for this? Fireworks. We don't have the money for that. Thankful Spirit. Leia ignores this tradition from being a kleptomaniac and tell stories. Alright, yeah, take a shower. Whereas Thankful Spirit, you love Thankful Spirit. Ooh. Why are you... I can see the pixels. You're wearing your underwear in the shower. Unless you just have like a really big like butt nipple and that's why it's pink right there. Oh my god, we're about to be able to harvest a bunch. We can't fit. We need like money because I need to expand this greenhouse or else our plants are gonna die. Well, if I do bb dot move objects, I can move that in front of the door because we're not using that door anyways. Maybe that'll be enough room. I doubt it though, but let's see if watering all works. She just won't water them. She harvested it, everything. Well, we just got 1,000,000 tomatoes. We have 500 simoleons worth of tomatoes. I'll take it. Will that 500 simoleons be enough to... I want to just move this. This should hopefully be enough. This door, I'm going to move over here. This door, I'm going to leave over here because we'll eventually have like patio seating, so I'll just leave that. When it comes to windows, do I want to spend a bunch of money on windows? Not particularly. And I also need to move this. If you look at it from this angle, it still looks all right. But if you look at it from this angle, we are broke. We might need to work on some pottery. What I'm thinking, we have Indiana's house. I mean, we have Leia's house, and then we can have Indiana have a little house back here, and then they can all have, like, share backyard, I guess. Alright, so, can you water your gosh dang plants now? Okay, you're really uncomfortable because you're burning alive. Are you still burning alive if you're inside? Nope, even though water all, that doesn't need to be watered. This needs to be watered, though. Why won't she water them? Okay, she's watering them. Yeah, you like gardening, that's fine. Well, I guess Leia is, like, allergic to water or something. Well, do these need to be... You like fresh meat. What we could do is we could also sell meat. Like, is that crazy? But let's go hunting. And we might be able to sell the meat. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and open because we need money and we also need somebody to drink, so why not just drink one of our customers? I'm gonna talk up our business, but hopefully we should see a lot more customers come around. Oh, I do have gnome sculptures and a tea set that we can sell as well. Hello, Jordan Stewart. Would you like to be drunk? Can you come inside, please? I can't come outside. It's very hot. All right, you got raw meat. I'll just throw that in the fridge. Is it worth anything? No. I feel like we wouldn't be able to sell it then. But what we can do... Oh, no, we don't have the money. I was gonna get, like a food display thing so that we could sell our nectar, because we have made 2 bottles of nectar, which is, like, 4 servings apiece. Not good money at all, though. So you need to take care of your needs. Yeah, you can do that yourself. And people come inside... No, dude, get out of the bathroom. A vampire? Gary Dixon? Why does Gary Dixon hate us? Gary Dixon doesn't hate me. Why does Gary Dixon hate Indiana? You have a supportive family dynamic? Alright. Alright, you. I'd like to drink you. I'm thirsty. This is definitely one of the businesses I've ever ran. Han, get back to your frickin' counter. Yeah, you heard me. Yeah, you heard me. Get back to your counter. He actually heard me. Alright, do we want to lose simoleons and gain schemer alignment? Or do I want to gain renown and dreamer alignment? Well, we're going for the schemer alignment. I don't want to lose simoleons, but we'll see what it does. We lost all of our money. Well, we would have lost $1,500, but we did not have $1,500. Uh-oh. Okay, well, somebody bought some drinks at least. Alright, you. We should have enough money to... We need a chair. Do we have enough money if we buy a chair? Probably not. What's the cheapest chair? 15? Actually, might. Craft a new ceramic. Most expensive thing we can make is an incense burner. So I guess we go ahead and do that. I like how Luke is so bored that he doesn't have anything to do all day. Oh wait, we don't have anyone cleaning up. I'm sorry, but could you... Oh, I did not mean to take a screenshot. Could you clean up? Alright, you need to glaze this. Oh my god, that is a... excellent quality. This is like the first excellent quality thing we've ever made. Okay, this is our upstairs, by the way. It's a little empty. Not like our house is much better. We've got the blue room. We've got the TV room. That's also the kitchen. That's not a good kitchen. Alright, we're gonna give that to Indiana, because after this work day, we can go ahead and sell this. Gary Dixon, you're a disruptive customer. We're almost at 2 stars of renown, which is really good. I need to have about 200 simoleons left over to pay for my employees. Speaking of employees, I might as well praise them because I'm not paying them very much and I don't want them to quit. So I'm gonna praise them. You're doing great. And Han, you're also doing amazing. Uh-oh, Han's threatening to quit. Maybe we pay him a little bit more. Oh my gosh, look at how many employees we can have. Manage pay. Okay, I'll do standard pay. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go around and spread some business rumors. Why are there 2 people in prison jumpers in my bar? Whatever. Whatever. I should expect this at this point. Alright, we've been open 8 hours. Revenue for services. We did lose a lot of money, supposedly. But we actually only lost like 100. Actually, I don't know what services it's talking about. We did not lose 1,000 simoleons. Oh, my guess is... minus 1,500 was what we're supposed to lose, but we didn't have 1,500, so we only lost 100. So then we made from services 500, like about 400 simoleons. So we made 800 simoleons, and then we lost 200 simoleons. So we made 600 simoleons that day, and then it's just miscalculated because of the event that happened. All right, could you all go home? Could you all go home? I'm just going to craft. Alright, you have what they call 1,000 frickin' simoleons. Not simoleons, rewards points. Oh, save it for free services, because then we can get a maid, so we don't have to pay for another employee to clean our stuff up. Because, like, we close the bar, and there's just stuff everywhere. You, my fellow Indiana, I need you to go to the sales table. The sable. The tails. And then you can get the final piece of pottery. And let's go make some quick cash from our side venture, which is Leia's pottery. Stock table, 10 table, markup price is 300%. Start a street sale. Oh my god, it's SB. Hey, Grandpapa. I'm gonna tell an engaging story. Oh wait, we're not gonna celebrate Lord Arya's day. Do I care that much? It'll come around in a year. Oh, somebody just paid for one of our thingies. Our tea kettle. Okay, we've sold a couple things now. Why do we hate Gary so much? We have an amazing compatibility with this guy, but we hate each other. Okay, we only have one more thing to sell. All right, we have officially sold everything. We do have a couple hours to celebrate Lord Arya's day. So if I go ahead and reset you. The thing is, we don't like each other. Okay, well, oh wait. I'll share Lord Arya's Day spirit. Can I be thankful to Luke? I feel like it'd be easier to be thankful to Luke because we're like actually decent friends. Why are you sad? What? Why are we fighting? What? I just wanted to share Lord Arya's Day spirit, and now we're having a supernatural smackdown. What the hell is happening? I feel like I shouldn't be looking at it from this angle. This is kind of horrific. Yeah, this is like one of the most horrific things I've ever seen, actually. They're in the ceiling. Oh. And you've come out of the ceiling. Well, we are arch nemesis with our sister now, which is not great. But at least we unlocked a family special touch recipe. Maybe get out of werewolf. Return to normal. We need to sleep real bad. Lord Arya's Day was awful. I know, I'm sorry. We were kind of making a lot of money. Alright, you know, while these guys are taking care of themselves, let's just go to a pleasant park, not Fortnite, and go on a little bit of a spree, because I'm hungry. Where should we go? We went to Ravenwood last time, so we go to Ciudad Enamorada. Is there a park here? That's a residential. Is there a park here? Yep, there we are. Victims, where are you? You know what would be open right now? The Tomarang Night Market. So let's go to Tomarang. I think the night market is over here. Oh no, people are moving out of Lord Arya's place. Probably because they're dying of old age. Alright, night market. There it is. This is supposed to be some kind of night market, right? I really thought there'd be people out and about the night market. All I had to do was go to Lord Arya's family cemetery. Hey there, Lord Arya. Can I drink Lord Arya? Compel for a deep drink. Oh my god, how are we drinking her? She's all the way over there. Alright, that's one person drunk. Person number 2. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lord Arya. I can't believe I assaulted Lord Arya the day after Lord Arya's day. But now we can do vampire creation, because we need some customers. We're still not up to full? We're not up to full. Why are you guys napping in Lord Arya's cemetery? I'm gonna go wake you up. Hey, buddy. Nice to meet you. Turn into vampire? Maybe. But let me get a drink first. Why did that fail? Oh, well, the sun's coming up. Time to go home. What a wonderful day at the Lord Arya family cemetery. Totally didn't desecrate any graves, did I? Dishonor some memories. Assault a global superstar that sired us all. Yeah, good day. Good night, actually. Can we get you a coffin? Because your energy is really low. Energy 7. Look at the new coffin. Oh wait, that's so big. Oh, they're all really big. Okay, I'll do this one then. Yeah, you can go ahead and sleep there. I'm gonna do a couple things, and let's go to daytime. This door is awfully uncentered because the bathroom's right here. Move the bathroom. Do we upgrade our kitchen? Maybe a little. Maybe a little. I thought there were new base game counters, but I cannot seem to find them. Is this it? This looks like it. I had a drink bottle that was in the way. Maybe we upgrade these doors so they don't look ugly as hell. Alright, one thing we can do is use our extra business money to expand our business. If I get a slanted roof, extend it out, crunch it down. There we go. And then we can get some columns. That's a new column. I don't really like that. I do like that though. And then let's go ahead and steal this rooftop. I guess we can put the nectar maker under here for now, because we're not really doing anything with this space. Do we give Indiana like a home? Indiana's gonna put her dumpster right outside Leia's house, obviously. These roofs look really kind of ugly, to be honest. Also, I connected these roofs. I don't know if I want to do that. It just looks kind of weird. Does it look weird having 2 separate roofs? Does it look better if I connect them? Right now, all Indiana needs is a bed. So yep, that's it's $1,400. But it's energy 5. Is there an energy 5 bed that isn't all of our money? Well, if we use this one, we do have enough money to open our store. Which is all the money we need, baby. If I go ahead and get this cobbled stone. All right, well, it looks like, let me turn off these lines real quick. It looks like we have a very, expansive home. And then you look on the inside, empty, 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 very poorly furnished. We kind of only have our bars, so it looks like we have a lot. We really don't. We kind of desperately need to work on our gardening. Go ahead and weed these gardens. Anything else need to be weeded? That needs to be weeded. Doing this in your underwear is certainly a choice, especially when you're, you know, next to a parking lot in a transparent greenhouse. But you know what, Leia? You're a boss-ass bitch. I want to see if Indiana... Don't break your freaking sister's ceramic. No. We need to go see Trashly to see if he can sell us any more strawberries, but I'm not taking Leia to go see Trashly because Leia is going to burn to death. So we're going with Indiana. Oh wait, we don't have the money. Oh, I've just wasted so much loading screen time. We don't have the money to buy strawberries. We barely have enough money to open our... whatever. These are some big buildings though. It's a triangle and a half. Whoa, this... look at how... that's like so many stories. That's more stories than you're allowed to have in The Sims. Can you go there? That looks like a place you can go. Nope, I lied. You cannot go there. You can't go there, though. I think the next business we open will be in this neighborhood. We could open it right there. That's a nice central spot. Are you gonna go home any freaking slower? Anyways, again, if you guys have any good business suggestions, because I have no idea what I want to do for Indiana. I did ask in the last episode, but I also published the last episode like an hour or two ago. So even I don't have any suggestions yet. So again, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. We're about to rampage. Hopefully that doesn't get in the way of us. We can go ahead and open though. And you can just go ahead and sleep for a little bit. Why are you wolf napping? You can go ahead and assign this bed to yourself. And then you can sleep in there. Hopefully this spot is marked as residential. No, it's marked as public. Well, looks... sorry, Indiana. Your house is open to the public for some reason. My bad. Hopefully the employees can, like, do good on their own, though. Alright, looks like Calabash is starting to resent me, too. And I really don't want her to quit. So I think we go ahead and give them both medium pay. We are paying them 8 simoleons more an hour. But hopefully we can get some good business. Vladislav Stroud just signed in. Gosh, we're so close to renown level 2. And we're also really close to illicit level number 2. So if I go ahead and welcome these guys to business to level up our renown. And then can I go ahead and spread a rumor? What do you want? Luke started a food fight in the cafeteria. What a natural leader. We are making decent money, though, and we're not even selling our, whatever you call it, nectar yet. Speaking of, let's go ahead and clean this nectar maker. I really wish you'd, like, put on clothes. God, how do people mess up these toilets so fast? Calabash, get back on the bar. You're supposed to be tending. It's Apple Molman in my bathroom. Oh, she's mad. Never mind. I'm sorry, Molman. God, mole people these days. Am I right? This is supposed to be a card table, you know, them playing poker in the bar, but instead they're playing frickin' Don't Wake the Llama. I'm sorry, did my... oh my god, this place is so dirty. Can you clean up? I know you don't work here, but could you do that for me? I think this has been a successful work day. And we just leveled up to a striving startup I can see in the back. The problem is our employee wages. Yikes, that's a little bit money. But hopefully maybe... okay, we can grow an ambiance. Cozy fireplace and nice music. Music we can do. Fake payments. Okay, this is how we can fake our bills, which I think we're gonna need. And what is this? Going viral? Increase customer satisfaction. I'm definitely gonna do fake payments. Do I want to go viral? Do I care to go viral? I might just take the final leaving a tip. Loud noises. Uh-oh. You're about to become a werewolf. To level up we have to become friends with an employee. What employee do we have the better relationship with? Looks like Calabash. What if we invite them over? It looks like I can't invite them over because they're a ghost. They're dead. Alright, Hunt's coming over. Oh my god, Crispin. I really like Crispin. I'll invite him in. Oh, I guess you're going to say hi to your favorite sister. That's fair, but no, I need fire. No, I want to become friends with you. I'll get to know. No, Hog Floors, I don't want to go to the freaking hijinks festival with you. I actually hate you. Hey, Crispin, I really like you. Can I flirt? Riz. Yeah, let me just go ahead and riz this guy up. God, I love rizzing people up. Oh my god, The Sims knows how to be hip. I love The Sims. Okay, why are we all in here? We have like a bar or like a house? No, we're all sitting on the one bed. This is so bad. Why, Han, don't hate me. I'll make a vampire pun. Wow, this guy hates me. What if I just hug him lovingly? He'd love that. Okay, we are becoming a werewolf. We are about to wolf out. So let's just go into the greenhouse and let's just get locked in. Let's lock for everyone. That's a fine sight to see from the road. You're just walking by and you see just a woman glowing red in a greenhouse. Honestly, I think she's like sick or something. God, our store needs a little bit of love. But then again, our whole house needs a little bit of love. We're kind of still broke. Life's hard, okay? We don't even have a second business. And you might say episode 3, that's not that much. Each episode contains about 3 to 4 hours of gameplay. So we're running on, I'd say at least 10 to 11 hours of gameplay so far. So it kind of explains why we're so built up, but it also kind of doesn't. I need you to become friends with Han. Indiana's just doing the thing where she howls over and over and over because she has nothing else to do. She's actually just screaming for help. She's screaming to be let out. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go over here. Did we become friends? We did not become friends. Well, you know what we can do? We can go ahead and repair this thing that Indiana broke, and then we can glaze it. So let's go ahead and glaze this, and then we can actually make something new. We can make a raccoon vase. That's actually kind of awesome. And she's back. Welcome back to the land of the normal. Natural healing might actually be useful only because Indiana and Leia will get into fights a lot, I think, without me having to do anything because they hate each other so much. Do I want to waste a point on natural healing? What do I want? Lunar resistance, that might be helpful. Vicious howl, that just scares people, I assume. Immortal wolf requires natural healing. Maybe I just do natural healing because I'm gonna get it eventually, so might as well get it now. You know what we can also do is we can also repair this vase. This vase was the very first thing we ever made, and then I broke it. But we can repair it now, and then we can like keep it in our house as like a little memento. All right, this is worth 1,000 simoleons alone. And now, can we get... You know, actually, I'm going to get one of these shelves because I just think they match the vibe more. And then we can put our things to sell over here. And then if we mark up our prices, we can get some money. I like the gay door, but I might change it to the lesbian door because it matches the room more. Is that even the lesbian flag? No. It's close, though. It is actually close. I'm going to keep calling it the lesbian door. Can we change the color of this to, like, a more fitting, like, wood tone? All right. When I glaze this one, I actually... Okay, I like the look of minimalist. I think I like the look of minimalist the most. I'm going to go for minimalist. All right, so let's go on a little rampage before the sun rises. Let's go back to the cemetery, because it seems like there's always people at a cemetery. So if we go to the Arya family cemetery, disgrace it a little bit more. Hello, cemetery keeper. You look mighty delicious today. Oh god, we have to pay our bills. Probably cannot afford that. Oh no. Oh my god, it's Lord Arya, back at the Lord Arya family cemetery. That's awesome. Can I drink you again? Did I fail? Okay, I failed, and I'm burning. Let's go home. Well, I got one drink. That should hopefully tide me over for the day. Now, we have an amazing relationship. Luke is so happy about friendly advice, growing closer from quality time and from adoring. Whereas Luke with his mom, where is his mom? Not great. Do we have any sentiments? Bad compatibility, odd familiarity. Oh yeah, because we did raise her. Can we talk to her about that? Can we talk to her? Deep thoughts? Talk about odd familiarity. Maybe we can boost our relationship with our mom by saying, hey, I think I raised you. That's totally not a weird thing to do. Hey, Wait. Indiana, I have an odd familiarity with you? I have an odd familiar... Okay, well, she's sleeping. Like how our job panel says owner of Cannibalism Cafeteria. Did you pee yourself, or is that puddle unrelated? Because there's nothing that can create a puddle in here. Why do you refuse to wear clothes, is my question. Execute heist. Actually, it's been a little bit since we've executed a heist. And our mischief skill might have gone up, though I'm actually not very good at getting my mischief skill up. I kind of keep forgetting. But it is our second highest skill still. Level 4. So I'm just going to go on a quick little heist. You could nap. That is true. Or you could go hunting. I just want to stay stocked up on food. If I open up this fridge, how much food do we have? Yeah, we only have 1 raw meat left. So go get some more. Because you're always really happy after eating raw meat. Fresh meat. That's so true. Musical volunteering. Luke is sitting with his classes in assembly when his teacher asks for a volunteer. The teacher is looking right at him, but Luke can see how excited the kid next to him is. No, take the chance. Who cares about the other kid? And he has some fresh meat she found. Only 1. Can you go hunting again? Hey, it's Trashly. This is the first time he's ever... Oh my god, that time we got 3 raw meat. I don't know what we killed, but... Well, it's unfortunate that Leia isn't here, but I'll invite you in. Oh my god, what is that raccoon tail at the bottom of your clothes? If I had to estimate by the size of that tail, I'd estimate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But he does use his arms. So, at least like 8 raccoons in a trench coat. I'm not trying on Discovery Quest. I'm not interested. You know what I am interested in? You know what I am interested in? No, he left. I just wanted... Oh, we have a school project to do. You know what we can use Indiana's empty house for? A place to do your school project. And, Indiana, you're not doing anything. Might as well help. Wow. I think this is one of the first times you've actually done a school project, if I'm correct. Because we don't typically play with kids too often, because I don't really like playing with kids. But I still have this pile of discarded food from like the first episode. Can I get rid of that? Trash can. Hey, we have another drawing. One thing we need to do is I'm gonna open the business because we need to save up money so that we can actually get rewards points for this little munchkin because he has to draw 2 pictures while inspired. So we need to get like an activity table. We can go ahead and put that upstairs. We can have like a crafts room, I guess, upstairs for Leia and Luke. All right, I'm gonna stop doing this because you really need to sleep. But Luke, you can keep working on that. To Luz. I love you, Luz. I think I might make Luz into a vampire just because I don't want Luz to die. Is that like crazy? The thing is, if I make Luz into a vampire, they might like die just like being outside, but they won't die of old age. So I don't know. There's a trade-off. No! I didn't read. Damn it! I wasn't reading. We just wasted $80. And we wasted $100. Where are we? Oh, we were just invited to go to the Aria mansion. Might as well say hi to Bubbles. Hey, Bubbles. Continue fetch training. Must have a good relationship. What do you mean? You're my dog. At least you are. I'm going home. Sorry, Luz. I did not want to come here, though. Hey, it's Apple Moment. I love you. My beloved. Are we gonna go home? Because I'm just gonna keep looking at Apple if we're not going home. I know what to do. And I know I have the strength to do it. I'm gonna sell this random oil thing for 500 simoleons. We're not gonna get the benefits of the price markup, but I need to start the frickin' place again. Okay, Leia, you failed the heist. You're also thirsty. You can weed that in a second, but first, can you... No, I don't want to turn this random guy into a vampire. I want you... Compel for a deep drink. Oh, this is a face you don't see too often. Luna Aria. Oh god, somebody bought a raccoon! We just got so much money! Leia, you keep working on ceramics. What's the... Okay, we can make another raccoon. A raccoon. What's really funny is this guy just woke up after we drank him. And the thing is, he was paying for every hour that he was here. So he like passed out for 3 hours and paid us like $40, $50 to just sleep. Where should I put this vase? I'll just put it in the corner of this room until I find out something to do with it. It's a nice looking vase. Wait, there's like an actual 4-player foosball game going. This has like never happened before. This is awesome. This makes me feel like I'm actually hosting like a bar. Are people having drinks? Oh, well, the coffee guy is having drinks. And she's just having a plate of raw meat. Oh my god, this guy just ordered a drink, then went over to order a coffee. God, I love money. And also, can we put our nectar up for sale? We can't. This is some top shelf stuff, in case anyone wants to buy our nectar for some reason. I also renamed the thing, the store to Cannibal Cafe. It just sounds better than Cannibalism Cafetorium. I mean, we can all be, like, honest about that. SB has acquired its first bottle of apple nectar. He bought my nectar. He bought the poor quality one, too. Oh, no. Alright, we now have a poor quality raccoon vase. Why is this poor quality? Whatever, we'll still sell it. The hell was that? Alright, can we are so close to leveling up our shadiness. So let me go ahead and spread some rumors. Are we now of the underground alignment? Leia can now start having happy customers when offering a great experience at her small business. Happy customers bring a good mood and are more likely to pay than regular customers. Leia can also count on them leaving positive customer reviews. Leia will also get invited to join secret missions and see an even bigger increase of schemer customers at her small business. That's pretty cool. Alright, we have been open. Oh, somebody bought this other raccoon vase. We've been open for 8 hours, so I'm gonna close. This is definitely our most profitable day by far. We made nearly $1,000 from tips. We made $900 from people just being in our store. And we have made $300 from services. So that's, our services are the bar stuff, like the cafe bar and the alcohol bar. And technically we're at a loss. We are at a loss from employee wages from just our revenue and services, but our retail sales, they give us $3,000. But even without the retail sales, we made over 1,000 simoleons. So this is by far our most profitable day we've ever had. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to manage employee tasks. I'm actually going to manage employees. I'm going to hire a new employee. This person, Luz, is actually, we could hire Luz because Luz isn't employed. We could hire Gary Dixon. What? You know what? Let's keep it in the family. Nepotism. Let's hire Luz. Sorry if you can hear people outside. I have my window open and there's like a freaking parking lot outside my dorm. One thing I'm surprised that's happened is we haven't gotten burgled yet, but honestly, that's kind of a blessing. This little room is meant to be residential. Yeah. No, I'll do employees only because this is how we get from the house into the restaurant. But it's also how we get from the restaurant outside into the back. I mean, there's also this door, but I'm gonna have this be employees only. I'll have it have the same wallpaper. I'm also gonna build this wall up. Bricks on both sides. So we have this weird little alleyway. I don't know. I'll do something with it eventually. Maybe. Probably not. One thing I kind of wanted to do is I kind of thought it'd be fun. Let me make it daytime so you can see what's actually going on. I think this wall height. No, I want to place it. We can give Indiana access to the roof. I don't know what we'll do with that, but we now have access to the roof, which is fun. We have to spend this money wisely. One thing I did want to expand. Dude, there's like some guy out in the freaking parking lot of my dorms just revving his goddamn car, and it is actually annoying. Oh no, I need to move the butterfly. I need to move the butterfly. Where do I put the butterfly? On this wall. I'm gonna move this barrel back. Barrel back, barrel back, barrel back. We can have our stage. Can we get a freaking piano up here? Is a grand piano too much? A grand piano seems to be too much. It's because of the freaking barrels. We can move the barrels outside. And then we can fit a piano. And then we can also have a microphone. Slowly but surely, this place is kind of coming together. Honestly, I might as well have this whole thing paved. Because it looks kind of weird that it's not paved. So I'll just keep it paved for now. Now, I don't really know what to do with the top of this, you know, bar thing. I definitely do want to add a second floor eventually, but I don't know what I want to have in the second floor. That is definitely looking a lot better and separates the two houses a little bit more. Honestly, I might move this dumpster to the back because it makes more sense for it to be there. I might have it graffitied. Oh yeah, we need an activity table for kids. Yeah, I'll get the cardboard one. Maybe also a better bed for this guy because he's always tired. That is all of our money. We can make more tomorrow with our store. So now, one thing I actually wanted to do, I'm gonna have to do this in a second. We have a bunch of vampire points, but I think I'm gonna, again, put that into charm. Just because we need the charm. And I've been thinking of courting Crispin. Oh, we kind of ruined our relationship with Crispin. We had a really good relationship with Crispin, but I think we ruined it by drinking somebody in front of him. But if we turn him into the, if we sneak into his house, turn him into a vampire, he shouldn't care. But before we turn him into a vampire, we need to use our charm so that he likes us. So I'm gonna do that because I really like Crispin's vibe. Okay, they have amazing compatibility and they like look like counterparts, okay? But again, Luz needs to fix objects and then we can get rid of us fixing objects and cleaning and then we can just have gardening. Like I want to create like a janitor uniform for Luz. That's a janitor if I've ever done seen one. And then we need to make 2 more outfits, 1 feminine, 1 masculine, but I'm just gonna have them be the same for the bartenders. We are losing money on the bartenders, but it's a bar, so why wouldn't we have bartenders? Because if we get rid of the bartenders, we get rid of, you know, the bar aspect of our bar. All right, Leia, your sleep is not great, but oh my god, you waking up was kind of terrifying. And instead you dark meditation, just to get it back a lot faster. Yeah, that was very helpful. And then can you take a shower? Take a speedy shower because you're energized. And then I want to make more potted plants. Craft a new ceramic. What's the most expensive thing we can make? It's still just a raccoon face. Oh, we forgot to pay our bills. Can we pay our bills? No, we don't need to pay our bills. Do you know why? Watch this. We go to my mailbox. Bills due. Fake a bills payment. Who needs to pay their bills? Yeah, take this, tax people. Look at that. Is our power back on? Hell yeah, it is. Taste of freedom from faking a bills payment. You're uncomfortable. I'm actually... I'm gonna go to the museum because the museum is indoors. I'm gonna drink some people. Is there anything worth stealing? Honestly, that painting is kind of cool. Let's go steal this one. Not to sell, but to just hang on our walls. Hello, Michael Bentley. How would you like to be a meal? Oh, Crispin. Well, this is actually good because if we go to our vampire stuff and we turn on alluring visage, and then what if we like pickup line? Hey there. Raise up Crispin. Let's exchange numbers. Wow. Can you go away? No, I don't want to go away. All right, he's single. This is peak. I'll keep rizzing him up. Level 3 the romance go. All right, I'm going to turn off my alluring visage. Is there anyone on the second floor? I just don't want Crispin to be here. I don't want him to watch me eat somebody. What if I just speed time along? All right, hello, Cole. I'd like to eat you. Anonymous caller. You've been selected to join a super secret mission for the schemers. Want to join? Yeah, I do. All right, well, we're going on a mission. Hopefully it'll send me back. It did not send me back. Can I switch control of these people? Yeah, I can. You know what you should do? You should cook for the family. Not for yourself. For the kid, primarily. Because the kid's, like, always hungry. If anyone has any ideas of some random little thing I can put in this alleyway, let me know. No, why? No, resume the mac and cheese. Don't go hunting. You can go hunting afterwards. But you need to, like, cook for your kid. It's not even your kid, but you have a better relationship with them than... you know, your sister does. Nobody has a really good relationship with your sister, to be honest. You know what we don't have? We don't have a burglar alarm in this room. Do we need a burglar alarm in this room? I think we might need a burglar alarm in that room. I think we can also go ahead and open for the day. It won't be too profitable for a little bit. Can you fly? Here's a bat. Can you glaze this? Nice little retro raccoon. Luz would like to come over to hang out? No. All right, employee uniforms. Assign a feminine uniform. Let's assign the janitor uniform. And then honestly, employee uniforms. Assign feminine uniform. We could just do this one as like the bartender one. And then I wonder if there's a matching counterpart. There is. Why is it poor? Why does she keep making poor quality stuff? Well, I'm going to break it to increase its value. And then I'll repair it. How much is this worth? It's worth $700, despite being poor quality. We'll put that on the bottom shelf. And let's start making another one as we open the business. All right, janitor Luz Lopez is on the job. Dude, that's actually so funny. Luz just did a janitor outfit. They bought my apple nectar and are drinking it. Oh, amazing. Indiana, why are you sleeping in the... You know, whatever. Now we just need to hire an entertainer. Oh, our mom is telling us how much people dislike us. I don't believe you. We have a great Oh, Luke got extra credit for his project. You can go ahead and dominate your homework. Oh, we just made like $1,500. Did people buy... People bought both of our ceramics. Well, guess what? We have a new ceramic that's worth 500 simoleons before the upcrease in price. One thing I want to do is make more nectar. Because we need to increase that skill. So what if we go ahead and purchase some gifts, buy 12 apples, make some apple nectar. Crispin Black? Yeah, you can spend time with that guy. I thought he was going to ask us if he wanted to go on a date with somebody. I was going to be like, no. No. Why has our relationship gone down? Maybe it just was never very high. Luz, you know what I see? I see a puddle in the ground. Yes, that's right, Luz. Keep mopping. What's the lottery? Yeah, sure. How do you get a lottery ticket? How do you get a lottery ticket? Lottery ticket, hell yeah. Lay is taking care of the plants, which is nice. Can you go ahead and harvest all? Hey, we have another apple nectar, which is nice. People bought our last nectar, so we'll put that for sale. Yes, we have more strawberries. We can go ahead and plant those immediately. I'm gonna need you to plant all this stuff. And then our business is thriving so much that we can't keep on top of stock. Let me buy a little, craft a little raccoon vase. You are I'm gonna lock door for, Indiana, because she's about to rampage, and I don't want her terrorizing all of our customers, which we have a lot of, by the way. Look at this. We are starting to make a lot of money, though. Oh my gosh. Look at how much money we've made. That's not today. That's all time, but still 10 grand. That's crazy. And yet we still haven't painted the walls of our house. Okay, work in progress. All right, you did just howl a couple times because you are about to rampage, and I just want it to happen already. All right, you probably finish this, but I want you to break it. Okay, it's not a freaking low quality vase this time. Very nice. Oh, and she's enraged. Luckily, one of our bucket list things is to rampage 5 times. We're already almost there. We're also nearly a veteran wolf. You've been open for 10 hours? All right, let's go ahead and glaze this thing. And then let's see if we can sell it. Let's go ahead and throw the raccoon down. How much is the raccoon worth? Oh my god, almost 2,000 simoleons. Somebody please buy that, please. Please buy my raccoon. Can I sway somebody to buy? I know that's a thing. Oh no, I didn't unlock sway to buy. Okay, I need to unlock sway to buy, because if I can sway to buy, I can insure like 2 grand. We've been open for 11 hours and I don't want our employees to quit, so I'm gonna close. Oh my gosh, our revenue from services made a profit. Look at that. The bar made a profit. Our retail sales made 2 grand of profit. Our ticket sales made 1 grand of profit. And our tip jar made less money, but still $600 of profit. This is awesome. Our business is like starting to take off and we don't even have our entertainer yet. Let's keep crafting new ceramics, because we can fill up these shelves a little bit. One thing I could do, actually, just so that the shop doesn't look so flat on top, get some AC stuff. Why is there a werewolf gargoyle in the vampires? Is it like really tacky to put a werewolf gargoyle on Indiana's house? Is that tacky? Maybe. Do I love it? Yes. Is there like a vampire gargoyle? Probably not. All right, I'm gonna let you out of this room. I completely forgot to like let you out. You're kind of hungry, so maybe go hunting. Now. Let me add the last activity, which is, I think at the bottom, which is view live entertainment. And then let's hire, because look at that, we can have 6 employees because of the mod. Why does Han hate us so much? We probably drank somebody in front of him. All right, where's that one guy? There's like a guy named like Preet Nabini or whatever. Preet Ibarra. I was close. Let me see if I can add him on Social Bunny to improve our relationship enough so we can see him. Hopefully we can add him. Preet, there he is. So I have to manage. Preet, all right, you have to play the piano. You can also play the guitar. Do we buy a guitar? There's a new guitar too? Oh my god, this guy's actually gonna like make this place so much better. He's gonna be so much more lively when it's pre-Dabara. Now it's actually a cafetorium because we have the auditorium part. I'm loving this bar. Still kind of ugly on the outside, but you know, what can you do? We have a lot of satisfaction points. Can we do something with that? How much are our bills, actually? Can we show bills information? Hey, we just leveled up. That's awesome. They're getting kind of expensive. 1,200. That's more, well, that's about as much money as we have. What? We have 2 points. I might get them, I might level up our occult student just so we use less vampiric energy because it's kind of annoying to keep recharging our vampire energy. Have another raccoon statue. Let's make a little bit more nectar. Still poor quality, but still top shelf nectar. All right, Leia. Oh my god, we have a lot of tomatoes. Might as well sell those. Let's go back to the museum because I'm hungry. All right, somebody finally wandered in. Let us drink them. Plasma really pleases my palate from drinking from a tasty sim. All right, Jung Harjo, you're apparently a tasty sim. Well, I'm gonna go home. We can go ahead and craft more nectar while we open the store. Oh my god, that's worth 1,600. They're both worth 1,600. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it's Pre-Dabara. Look at his goofy little pants. This is kind of awesome. And look at that, Luz is fixing all of our broken stuff. This is perfect. I love this pack. This might be this might be my favorite pack. I mean, to be fair, to have this much fun, I have to mod the game. So it's obviously not perfect. But again, the mods are in the description. I love this little place. Luz, there's a lot of stuff for you to clean up. Can you hurry your butt up? We have made another top shelf nectar. This one's actually not poor quality. We can also go ahead and sell all these tomatoes. Oh my god, somebody just bought one of our raccoons. For some reason, it's not letting me water this stuff. I might restart my game, because it's not letting me water. We need to increase our socials, so might as well talk to our customers. Welcome to business. Luz, what are you doing fraternizing with them? You have to... Oh my gosh, people bought both of our raccoons. Nobody's bought our wine for some reason. Okay, I need to figure this out. Okay, well, apparently it's a bug with the latest update. And apparently you can water them in planter pots. So I'm just gonna... Let me make sure this works before I invest a lot of money into it. Can you water this now? Okay, she can water them in the planter pots. Will she water them from in the planter pots? No, she won't. Okay, so we have to move all of these into planter pots just so that they'll water them, which is annoying. So I guess until they fix this bug, I have to use these planter pots. So I guess we can go ahead and sell these. And now we've got to lay these plants out in a way that we can reach all of them, which certainly won't be annoying. You know, not gonna lie, I do prefer the look of the planter pots. But it doesn't mean I'm not mad about annoying ass bug, okay? Door can't be centered, it's fine, just ignore it. Fine that it's not centered. It's not centered and that's okay. All right, you go ahead and water everything, please. Well, we're actually taking care of the plants now, which is nice. I haven't even hired a gardener. I've actually been taking care of these plants. Can I get like a thank you or like a congratulations? Okay, this guy, I'm sorry, but the guitar not facing a good direction. I don't know, it's fine. He's a shy performer. He's looking the other way. Look at that. The two sisters may hate each other, but they can garden at the same time. Grades are up. Oh my god, Luke's a grade A student, and he's freaking exhausted. Yeah, you go take a nap. How's our bar going? Luz is sitting at the bar? Whatever. Doesn't look like anything needs cleaning, except for this drink that's left out. But whatever. Luz just picked up a wine glass off the floor and started drinking out of it. You're not supposed to be drinking on the job, but whatever. Indiana, you know you have a bed, right? It's whatever. All right, you don't need to sleep. You can just dark meditation. And then let's craft a new ceramic. We can make an intricate vase and an abstract sculpture. The abstract sculpture is more expensive, so I'm gonna do the abstract sculpture. Luz, what are you doing on stage? Get off of there. Nobody wants to watch you. This is pretty horrible for level 10, I'm not gonna lie. Luz, get off the stage. That is not for you. How long have we been open? 9 hours? We'll probably have to close soon. No, we'll close now. Revenue from services, 172 simoleons? That seems shockingly low. Last time we made like 900. We did pay for our employees' wages with the tip jar though, which is real good. And ticket sales. Wow, we're making a lot of money. Look at how much we made total. I feel like it should have been more. Actually, yeah, add the 1,500 simoleons that didn't leave. I'm surprised we're not up to renown level 3 because we're making a lot of money and we have a lot of customers. This house, it feels too small. So I'm just gonna extend it a little bit. You know what? I might extend it too. Are there like balconies? No, there's not balconies. Could I do something interesting though? I don't actually hate that. I really don't. I honestly dig that entirely, actually. That makes the build so much more interesting looking. And I did that because we had like no room to fit like a kitchen or living room, but look at how much space we have now. Honestly, Luke deserves a little bit bigger of a bedroom. I don't really know what I want to do with this bedroom for now. I think over here we'll have a dining room. Improve the kitchen, improve the quote-unquote living room. I'm just gonna give it a generic wallpaper so that it at least has a wallpaper. But Indiana's house is shockingly, like, it's horrific, to be quite frank. So I was about to keep working on this house, and then I realized, holy moly, we have 77 simoleons. Barely enough to, you know, keep on top of the world. Hey, I need you to repair this. Stop walking away. All right, you finished repairing that, so go ahead and glaze it. Nice little retro. Abstract sculpture, very nice. How much is this worth, actually, before I put it on the shelf? So pre-shelfage, pre-markup on price, it is already worth $11.53. So we are gonna start making some serious cash here. Speaking of serious cash, let's go ahead and sell these friggin' tomatoes. I don't need these tomatoes. One thing I want to do, I need wooden beams. There we go. I added support beams, and it looks a lot better. Dude, I'm loving this bar. This bar is like one of my favorite builds I think I've ever done. Just because it feels so lived in. Like, we've expanded this from like the first episode. And if you're worried we're not developing Indiana, I mean, we haven't even opened Indiana's business yet. We have so much to do. So I'm kind of waiting on developing Indiana until, you know, we play with Indiana, because we've been very Leia focused. Because this is all Leia's bar, right? And if you're wondering, our lot is already worth 50 grand. I don't think we got to 50 grand until like the fifth episode, the final episode of the last series. Who would have guessed the businesses pack was better for making money? Do not break that ceramic. Oh, no, do not. We need to get this out of reach of Leia. And you know, for now, we'll put this into Leia's inventory. You know, Leia, while it's nighttime, let's take one final trip to desecrate the cemetery for this episode. I say one final trip because this episode is coming to an end. However, I want to run one more day of the store before I end the episode. Hello, cemetery keeper. I will compel you for a deep drink. Oh, we've ranked up. What new stuff did we get? Vampiric slumber? I honestly would really like that because we're always low on energy. Like, always low on energy. I might do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do the slumber. We do have to choose a weakness, though. We can only sleep in a coffin. That's fine. And let's go ahead and dark meditation. Look at that. We're topped up on our knees. And let's make one more little statue. I almost just went there. Like I lived there. I haven't lived there in like 2 years. Go ahead and craft a new ceramic. Let's make an intricate vase this time, just because we made the other thing last time. Oh, we are rampaging. Oh, I didn't even put her into the oh my god, she's rampaged so often in the greenhouse, she knows how to do it by herself. Yeah, go ahead and lock that. Break the ceramic. Repair the ceramic. Indiana just leveled to a veteran werewolf. Alright, what can we get? Hunting party. We don't have any werewolf friends. Maybe that's what Indiana needs, is a werewolf friend. Or we could turn them into a werewolf. Honestly, primal instinct sounds nice, because we can keep negative moods at bay. Why wouldn't I want that? Oh, but tunneler. If we get scavenger, then we can tunnel, which is basically teleportation. I'm gonna go scavenger so that we can, next time we level up, we can start teleporting everywhere. All right, and let's go glaze that. Nice little pink. You know what? I think we can squeeze out one more. If we make one more abstract sculpture, we can make that symmetrical. And then we're gonna sleep and start the business. So let's make one more abstract sculpture. Yeah, you needed to teleport there. That was necessary. We are really close to getting sun resistance though. So we will be able to go outside soon. Because if you haven't noticed, Leia has like never been outside. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if we have like the indoorsy lifestyle. No, we don't. Is there not an, there is indoorsy? What do you mean? I've never been outdoors. I don't know how we don't have indoorsy, to be honest. Poor Indiana though, always just locked, trapped in the greenhouse. And then once the ceramic is done, I'm going to hit the hay just to top up our energy, and then we can start our business. You're fine now? Yeah, you can unlock. Oh, we can't fit that. I guess we'll put that up there. So much for being symmetrical. You know what? At this point, might as well. Put this on the top shelf, put this in the middle shelf, and then put this in the bottom shelf. I'm gonna rotate this though, so it doesn't like, there we go. Now it's better. I mean, honestly, why don't we open the business? Because it's more or less self-sufficient with our 4 employees. So it's vampiric slumber. Oh, look at that. Luz is cleaning up before everybody gets in. Luz, you have a lot to do. There's a lot of broken stuff. All right, Indiana, you're back from your hunt session. How'd you go? Got 3 meats. Very nice. One thing I want to do is I want to frame this stuff. Leia, put on your clothes. No, Calabash is homophobic. Oh no, our relationship seems to be getting worse. I'll just hug her. That'll make us feel better, right? That did. And I'll get to know her. Oh, people bought over. Oh my gosh, people bought all of our things. Oh my god, Vlad is here. I wonder if he'll drink people. You guys are not supposed to be talking in the what? You're a customer. You're not supposed to be up there. That is explicitly employees only. Look at that. Employees only. How are you? You're breaking the law. Get off the stage. Oh, there's Vlad. Hey Vlad. Welcome to the Vampire Bar, the Cannibal Cafe. I can't help but notice neither of our bartenders are like tending the bar. Oh my god, why are there 20 people in the bathroom? What are you doing with the trash? What are you doing with the random person? Why are you taking the trash out of my dumpster? That is very kind of you. Thank you. Oh, Vlad, thank you for playing darts. You know you're allowed to, you know, drink plasma. There seems to be something wrong with drink plasma because even when there's vampires around, they don't drink the humans. Like, it's specifically encouraged. I don't know how to save them. Well, we've been open for 8 hours. So let me go ahead and close for the day. Our retail sales, paid for $500. Our tip jar, paid for our employee wages. So revenue from service, $70. Tip jar, $1,000. That's actually so real. Why do our people make pennies from revenue from their services, and they only make money from their tip jar? Why is that? Somebody explain that to me. Why is this realistic? But we've made officially 20 grand total. Open 94 hours. I'm gonna give this place one last makeover. All right. Here is our new bar exterior. It's all right. I still think there are some improvements to be made with the exterior, especially over here. We haven't finished like the outside dining area, but the interior I think is pretty much done. If we go inside, here is the bar. I think this is beautiful. I think this is awesome. This is one of my favorite interiors I've ever done. So here we have where our tenders tend. Further on, we have the stage where whatever his name is, does some beautiful art. Here is where people eat and dine. Here's the gaming area, which is supposed to be for gambling, but we're playing frickin' Jenga. Foosball table, dartboard, butterfly. Of course, you got the butterfly, lesbian door. And here is the whole build. It is very cozy. I really do like this. This is one of my favorite builds. Who the hell is calling me? Yeah, you can call your mom. Again, here's the exterior. I think this place is coming along super nicely. Again, here's the greenhouse. The greenhouse has been changed a lot this episode. I think that sign needs to be moved down a little bit, but that's fine. Another thing we changed, if we go through the employees hallway, which has a lot of doors. This is not a very pleasant looking room, but you know, it's very necessary. We go in here. So again, we redid the kitchen. It still has work to do. This whole house is very unfinished, but guess what? We still have so many episodes left to do. But I did start working on the upstairs. If we go up these stairs, look at that. I changed the carpet, and now we have separate rooms. So if we go in here, here is Leia's bedroom, and she has the beginnings of an ensuite, which is very sweet, if I do say so myself. This house is really coming along. Just don't ask where Leia lives. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I am still so excited to continue this series. This is the most fun I've had in like any of the series. I love this, honestly. I love this pack. To be fair though, again, the pack is only as fun as it is because of the mods I'm using. So the 3 mods I'm using, again, will be linked in the description. As the sun sets on this glorious 2 homes and a bar, I hope I'll see you again. Bye.